So over the years, I have sold many items online, and my selling platform is eBay. And many of you sell on eBay and other platforms. So lately you've been seeing your sales drop and you wonder why. And I put out a lot of videos showing you the types of items that I sell and where I pick them up from, the price I paid for them, and what they sold for. And I get a lot of comments in my videos, probably 5, 6, 7 times a month, of people saying, hey, I sell the same types of items, but my items are selling slow, or I'm not selling those items at all. What is the deal? What's going wrong? What am I doing wrong? Can you help me out? So in today's video, I'm going to show you a little bit about what maybe you are doing wrong, about why your sales are dropping and mine aren't. Hey YouTube friends, welcome to Arcade Treasure Center. My name is Roy. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you a few items that sold. I'm going to show you both new items and used items that sold, the items that I picked up while I was out thrift shopping or garage selling. These are kind of the items that you can find. And no, you don't have to sell new items to make a profit on eBay. You can sell used items just fine. I've been doing it for many years and I've been making a wonderful profit. And I'm also going to share with you some steps that I hope will help you out, because if your sales are dropping and you're wanting to know why, I'm hoping these steps will help you increase your sales so that way you can make a profit like I do. And the first one is this cute little FAO teddy bear. Well, I can't say little. He's actually pretty good sized little teddy bear. This was a thrift shop find. He's a $2 thrift shop find. Real nice. Has FAO on his bow, also on his feet, and he's got his tag. Super clean, super nice, really cute. This sold for $22.99 and the buyer paid the shipping. The next item that sold is another DC Bombshells vinyl figure. It's inside this tin, and you can see, probably without the reflection, but you can see that it has all the you can collect them all. This one is Killer Frost. This one is part of a lot that I got from Lonnie over at Garage Flips. I bought a whole box of them and selling them individually. And this sold for $12.50, free shipping. Well, it's nowhere near Halloween time, but one of the things that's always really fun to find is whenever you can find Yankee Candle or brand new Yankee Candles. These sell for good money, especially if you can find ones like this. This is called Candy Corn. It's a trick-or-treat Halloween Yankee Candle, and it looks like candy corn. This right here was another thrift shop find. I like to go to thrift shops to find a lot of good stuff at thrift shops, secondhand stores. But this is a discontinued one, so they don't make this one anymore, so the price goes up. When you find discontinued ones, the prices go up. I didn't know it was discontinued until after I pick it up, because I know Yankee Candle sells for good money. So if I find it for inexpensive, I pick it up. And every once in a while, I find one like this that's been discontinued, and the price really goes up. This one sold for $29.99, and the buyer paid the shipping. Well, this was the next item that I found, and I actually found this the same day I found that Yankee Candle. This is a mushroom pattern Pyrex bowl. Super clean. Look at that. There aren't any scratches on it. I actually picked up the set, and instead of setting the nesting bowl set, which you can sell, and I do sell nesting bowl sets when I find them, but these are a good value, and I decided to go ahead and sell them as individuals. But this is number 403. This is the 2.5 liter, or about 2.5 quart, but it's 2.5 liters what this one is. But it's got that beautiful little pattern stoneware kind of look, pattern design with the mushrooms. And this is a really good find. I picked up the whole set for $5. This one sold for $21.99, and the buyer paid the shipping. Okay, so I haven't had a chance to really clean up, so you're still going to see some piles of stuff in this little room. You know, I've been working on that van conversion, but let's go ahead and I'll show you that next item that sold. We're looking for J1, so we'll move this one out of the way because there's not much in J1, so it'll be easy to find. So it should be one of the only things left in there besides that Mickey Mouse pin, that Disney pin. This is J103. This is actually a pendant. It's a sterling silver pendant. Trying to open it with one hand. There we go. And there it is. And it's actually gold toned, kind of like a green emerald looking necklace. This sold for $14, and the buyer paid the shipping. Over here in the media, I sold this Murder, She Wrote. This is the complete 4th season. It is sealed. Picked this up at a thrift shop for $1.99. This sold for $14.99, and the buyer paid the shipping. So I showed you some of the items that sold. They're both new and used items. Some of those items I had listed for a little while. Some of them I had them just listed and they sold right away. But I did sell both new and used items. So how is it that I was able to sell those items and make a sale, and you have items that maybe are similar to what I sold and they're just sitting? What makes the difference? Well, there's several keys to do that. Now, we've all heard the basic things. If you want to make a sale, you need to make sure you have a good title, a good description, good quality photographs, your item specifics, things like that. We've all heard that kind of stuff, and I've talked about that stuff in my videos. But what is it that stands out maybe about me that doesn't stand out about you in your store, or you don't even have to have a store, you can just sell on eBay, but why is it that your items aren't selling and mine are? Well, let me give you an example using this pen right here. This is a Pilot G2 pen. Now, say you're selling this pen and it's been listed for 3 months and hasn't sold. But when you look at eBay sold comps, these same pens are selling all the time, every day, all day long. So why isn't yours selling? Well, eBay has a new thing they come out in their algorithm. It's not so new, as it came out last year in around June of 2020, and it's called the eBay Best Match Pricing. Yes, I know pricing, and we're all talking about, well, I think I've got a good price and all that stuff, but my item is still not selling. Well, that's just only one key factor, but it's an important factor. When it comes to best price, doesn't mean you need to undercut and get the lowest price to get a sale. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, when it comes to best price, eBay's algorithm falls under best price matching for the buyer. There's certain ways that eBay is going to sell items that's going to pop up and show up first before maybe your item is showing up. Like I said, when it comes to good quality titles and description and photographs and accuracy that way, that's all important. But the eBay Best Match Pricing algorithm is extremely important. It's something you need to pay attention to. And I'm going to give you a little example on the computer over here and show you exactly what I mean and what it is you need to do as an eBay seller. All right, so I brought you over to the computer, and I'm going to show you on the computer how the eBay Best Match Pricing works underneath their algorithm, so that way you get a little bit better understanding, and you may find out that what you're doing is okay or right, and it may not be you, but it's eBay, and that's why you're not getting the sales. So let me go ahead and show you here. In fact, let me go ahead and make this circle so that way you can see everything that I'm doing. All right, so we're going to type in fishing rod because I like to go fishing, and we're going to click search. And if we go underneath the search, if you notice, the first thing that's going to do, eBay shows all the listings. There's 57,786 results for the word fishing rod, and they're always going to do time ending soonest. And that's important because if you list an item and it doesn't sell right away, you may have noticed in your sales that maybe 30, 60, or 90 days after your listing, all of a sudden an item sells. Well, that's because they're going to list automatically. eBay's automatically going to show you, the algorithm is going to pop up with time ending the soonest. So that's what it's doing, is time ending the soonest. And that's you. So you can see that's one thing that might be against you that may not be your fault. The second thing that's really important is if you list mostly fixed sales or all fixed sales, if you notice, every one of these is going to be an auction, and auctions always pop up first. It doesn't matter. When they do time ending soonest under all listings, auctions always show up first. So if you're not doing auctions, you might consider trying to do a few auctions and see how they do and see how those sales go. Now, we don't want to show just auctions, so what we're going to do is we're going to change this to buy it now. So again, eBay shows time ending soonest under buy it now, and that's what it's going to show, is the time ending soonest. So it doesn't necessarily mean the price, it just means the time ending the soonest. But the other thing is it's going to show is, let's click on this one because this is a new item, and let's click on it real quick and let's just look at it. When we go down here, we see that it's got standard shipping, and so it's the time ending is the reason it's showing up. The other thing is, if you notice, it's an auction. It's $4.75. It's got 0 bids, but we put it under buy it now. So even though this is an auction, they have a buy it now into it at $50. So $50 is the low price. Their starting bid is $35. So even though it's an auction, they do have buy it now. So buy it now pops up right away. All right. Another thing to look at is, let's go ahead and change this to lowest price shipping, because a lot of people do want to find their items at a lower cost and lower price. So lower price and shipping. And right away, you're going to see the prices are lower, and a lot of them are from China because of the trade deal that we have with the United States and China. But you're going to see the low prices, but you're going to see it that buy it now, free shipping, buy it now, free shipping. The best offer, free shipping. So those are another thing that falls into categories. Best offers, buy it now is going to fall in, but when it falls into those buy it nows, it's going to be free shipping, low prices, and discounts. So all those are fighting against you right away if you're not running a sale, or you don't have the option to be able to run a sale. Maybe you're doing sales individually. Maybe you think your item is already low enough. But that's why I do sales whenever I can. If I have an item that doesn't sell for, I don't know, I got various times, 30 days, 90 days, 180 days, then I'll start doing some sales, because I know the sales are going to pop up first, and that's what's happening here. The sales are popping up first. So lowest price plus shipping, because the free shipping is always going to show up that way as a first, and your lowest price is going to show up. Your buy it now with best offers is going to show up first. So if you have the capability of running sales and your item's been sitting for a little long, put it on a 5% sale. If you notice, this one says 79% sale, it popped up. Let's see if we can find another one. This one's 49%. I don't know, 6%. So it's going to pop up. It doesn't matter what the percentage is. It's going to pop up in the search results. All right. Well, I'm going to change this back to time ending the soonest first. And we're going to go back to all listings. Now, I'm going to talk about something that's a little bit against what I've always said, but it kind of shows the fact. I've always said when you do your titles, make sure that you have just item specifics in your titles. They don't have to be long. The eBay gives you 80 characters. They didn't use 80 characters in their titles, but they have their specifics. What the item is, it's exact and to the point. But what we're going to do is I'm going to say what I've said not to do is do not put the words new and used in your title. And I'm going to show you why. But if you type in the word, if I'm a buyer and I type in the word new, I want a new fishing rod, so I search, then the only thing that's going to pop up are new fishing rods. You don't have to put the word new in your title. New is going to show up. New other, brand new, brand new, brand new. See, brand new, brand new. So you don't have to put the word new in your title. The other thing that's going to pop up again is auctions first, the lowest time. So let's say you go down, let's see if we can find, let's go back to, well, let's see, what's this? I saw one. Okay, best offers. Now, the lowest price. When I said if you do an auction, I've told you in the past in my other videos, always do an auction starting off at 99 cents unless you have a good quality item. This is probably a good quality item, but they're a little bit high starting off because they're trying to get a good price. This one's got one bid at $100, one bid at $100. This looks like about the same types of items. So those are probably good items, and $100 is a good starting price because this may be one of those things that's going to sell at $100 or more, so they went ahead and did that. But I always say start off at 99 cents, and the reason being is if you start off at a low price, you're going to get max amount of watchers, max amount of bidders, and offer free shipping with your auctions, and your item is going to sell. But we don't want to do that. We want to look at fishing rod new, buy it now, because I'm a buyer and I don't want to wait. I don't want to do an auction. I want to get it now. I want to get it today. So again, we're looking back at what's ending first. You can see the items ending the soonest is what's going to pop up under buy it now. And again, we're looking at new. So it's all brand new items. Brand new, brand new, brand new. Now, the other thing that I talk about is if you're going to sell used items, if you're going to put new, don't put used in your title. Some people will do that. I have done that. I don't know why, but I have done that. But don't put used. Let's type in used. Say I want to buy a fishing rod, but I don't want to pay a new price, because I think if I put in the word used, I'm going to get it at a lower price. So I'm going to type in used, and I type in search. And this is what happens. Again, nothing against you as an eBay seller, but for a buyer, what pops up first? Time ending the soonest. Let's click on this title right here. And when we click on this title, we have a good title. It's got all descriptions. There's no adjectives, adding words, things like that. The word used isn't in here, but it falls under the condition. It's going to be used. So you don't have to worry about exactly how your title and your price is going to be. It's not going to fall under in order of the prices that's selling for buy it now. It has to do with time. That's the best match. Pricing is going to be the best match. It's going to show up. Let's go here. We got time. Let's go back. I'm going to show you. Time ending soonest is always going to show up. But let's go to the lowest price. And if we click the lowest price, then you're talking about various items. It did say eBay removed some of the search results, because that's what we did. We removed some of the search results. But you got $5, $16. Now you're looking at your prices basically in order. But what's the other thing that's popping up? Best offers, free shipping, free shipping, free shipping, best offer, best offer. Let's go ahead and stop this. All right, I didn't want to keep going on the computer, because otherwise you're just going to get bored and I was going to waste your time. But I really wanted to talk to you and show you about the importance of that eBay algorithm. That's the eBay best match, and that's how the eBay algorithm works. It looks at time, it looks at pricing, then it looks at everything else. So if you want the best for your items, you want it to sell quickly, understand that if you have some items that have been listed for a while, they do show up every 30 days. If you've got them on a continual search, they'll show up every 30 days, and they'll show up at the top automatically. The other thing that'll show up at the top automatically are people that have discounts, people that have all the options available. So that's why it's important for you to fill out everything. Not just a good title. The title is what you're selling. The title is what's important. When a buyer comes and they buy something, they're going to read the title. They're going to look at the pictures. So you want pictures that are going to show good qualities and good items. You want your main photo to be the best thing. Don't use a stock photo that eBay has. A lot of people do, but if 20 people are selling the same item and it's the same stock photo, unless it's absolutely brand new, no flaws, and you really can't take pictures of it, try not to use stock photos. I don't use stock photos. I always take pictures of everything, even if it's brand new. But you want to make sure your price is competitive. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, and don't undercut yourself. But make sure your price is competitive to the other ones, that you have a good pricing. The other thing is, remember, like I said, eBay's automatic search will take it to time ending the soonest and also auctions. So if you're not doing auctions, if you've noticed a lot of eBayers, if you watch other videos, you see a lot of eBayers are starting to go to auctions or going back to auctions on eBay, and that's one of the reasons why they're not doing everything on auction, just certain items. Especially if you have an item that you don't know what the good price is or what it should sell for. Start at a low price, give a good title, give a good description, fill out all the item specifics, give everything you can, and put in that auction at a low starting price of 99 cents. You're going to get the sale. It's going to make the money. And also remember, free shipping shows up. Free shipping is in the algorithm. So thus something else is going to pop up. You want to focus on your customer satisfaction. You want to try to have the best 5-star review type of thing you can. If you can be a top rated seller, you want to be a top rated seller. It does help. It doesn't make it to where you're not going to get any sales, but top rated seller status is going to pop up amongst other ones first. Free shipping. If you noticed, almost every item, I think every item that's sold today was not free shipping. I think that still follows under the price competitive, but understand free shipping does pop up first in the eBay algorithm. It's looking for that automatic thing, time ending soonest, lowest price, things like that, things that people look for, and then the eBay algorithm knows that, so free shipping is going to show up first. The other thing is you include your identifiers. If it has a manufacturer's part number, if it's got a serial number, if it's got a barcode. fill that in your item specifics. Make sure you put that down, and if you have to, if you need to, and you should, put it down in your title also. Not the barcode, but the model number. Model number is something that somebody looks for, especially if they're looking for something specific, whether it's a part or a complete item. They look for part numbers. Make sure you got the right listing category. Don't list, like I did earlier, showing you the fishing rods. Don't list fishing rods under antiques and collectibles, because it may be an old antique fishing rod, but it's a fishing rod. So list it under sporting goods, fishing rods, you know, things like that. Follow the item where you need to put it in the right category. Provide as many specifics. If you've noticed, eBay has gotten to more specifics, more specifics, more specifics. I know a lot of times we get a little lazy or a little complacent, and we just fill out something. I use my phone whenever I'm doing items. I list items on my phone, and I don't always go do the item specifics, but I will go back and do them later on, especially if that item's not selling, because item specifics is something to really push. The more item specifics you have, the more eBay is going to push in their algorithm. Make sure you're using, like I said, the product details to the best of your ability, that you write down everything about it in that description of your product, because eBay algorithm recognizes words and keywords not only in your title but also in your description, and it's going to push that towards the top. Understand that what you're doing is probably 99% correct in getting the sales. Why you're not getting your sales mostly has to do with the pricing and timeline, and that's not necessarily your fault. But one thing you can do to get a higher search result, because eBay does also recognize new listings. So one thing you can do is end your items and just sell similar. Basically, you're relisting them without paying a fee. You're sell similar. Just end your items, sell similar. You're going to pay a new starting fee on that. But one more thing that just popped in my head, and this is very important, is you want to keep a buyer on your page as long as you can. So if you take a picture of something and you only have 2 pictures or 3 pictures, what I'll do is I will post the same 2 or 3 pictures until I have maybe 10 or 12 photographs, and they're going to be the same thing. So if I took 2 pictures, you know, I showed you the pen earlier. I mean, how many different ways can you show this pen? Front, side, left, right, back. You can do it every kind of way. But if you just take a picture showing the front that shows the Pilot G2, and you take a side picture, all right, you've taken a picture. It's clear. You can see what's in it. So take those pictures and duplicate them 2 or 3 times. Okay, the buyer doesn't want to see the same pictures over and over, but the eBay algorithm recognizes that you have more pictures, and they're going to push it towards the top. I also think about it, like I said, when you go to a store, what is the most thing you see? What is the most thing you do when you do a newspaper? Whatever, is advertising. Advertising, right? You see on TV, newspapers, magazines, you see advertising. When you walk into the store, you see sales, discount, this, that. It's advertising. The longer that eBay knows that a customer is staying on your page, the more often eBay is going to push that to the top. So whatever you do when you do your titles, your listings, your stuff, try to put in your description. Try to make it to where people are going to contemplate about your item, sit on that page for a little bit longer. eBay's algorithm recognizes how long people sit and look at an item, and they'll push that item to the top. So I hope a lot of this rambling, a lot of this little information I gave you was a little informative and helps you out a little bit. Just remember that not all the sales that you're not getting aren't your fault. It's a little bit of eBay, because it's some of the things you may not be doing. Just do the best you can. List your items. List frequently. List every day. eBay is algorithm. List every day. Even if it's 1 item a day. eBay likes sellers who list every day. They'll push your items to the top. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're not yet a subscriber, reach over, click that subscribe button. And if you miss my videos, it's probably because you don't hit the notification bell. So hit the notification bell also, so you know when my videos come out. And everybody, if you're a reseller or any kind of a seller, make sure you find it, sell it, profit. Take care, be safe, be kind to one another, and have a great day. Bye-bye.